And we are back with Non-Stop Wrestling SmackDown episode 19 part 2. It is Dave Easton and Joe Disney. And Joe, I have to say, I love the costume tonight.
Thank you, it was custom made.
Is that to protect you from all the women?
Well, it's to hide my identity from the women and my good enemy, Curtis.
Well, you better be careful, because he's still hearing things that he's on the outside waiting to get you, so make sure... Just make sure you just be careful. Make sure you get Matt Rhodes. Talking about Rhodes, here's Connor Rhodes. He's going to take Sheamus on Sheamus next on SmackDown.
Connor Rhodes, no relation to Matt Rhodes though, right?
No, but they are managed by Paul Heyman.
It's kind of iffy to me.
So there you go.
Do you think if I changed my name to Rhodes, I'd be with Paul Heyman?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. How would you spell Rhodes though?
Roads.
Not Matt Rhodes then?
No. They're all spelled differently, I think.
Oh well. Let's see what happens to Connor Rhodes. He's going to take on the Irishman, Sheamus. And Sheamus unsuccessful in winning the Hardcore title on Sunday Night Heat this past Sunday. But a big chance to get back to winning ways against Connor Rhodes tonight.
I wonder if I could pump him up like I did last week.
Remind us again.
Oh, well, if you remember correctly, I called him Scottish, and he got pretty upset and won the match.
Of course, yes. I've been actually. Thanks for reminding me. I actually did get to talk to Sheamus after the show last week, and he said if you call him Scottish again, it'll not be Curtis Barnett you have to worry about.
So
there you go.
I need a new job.
you need to stop peeing off all the superstars, I guess.
I was just giving Sheamus some support, getting him hyped for the show.
Well,
and with Curtis, it's what the women want, not what he wants.
Well, let's just call the action. Maybe that would be a good start, eh?
Alright, let's go.
And Connor Rhodes in control here early on over the Irish Warrior Sheamus. You have to say though, Joe, Sheamus does need to go on a sunbed.
Maybe you could get to my color or your color.
Hello, what the hell?
Paul Heyman, whoa, is that DQ?
No, referee allowing it. Paul Heyman getting involved in this match. The referee more concentrating on just counting out Connor Rhodes at the moment. But Paul Heyman showing a bit of strength there.
Wow, first AJ Lee, now Paul Heyman?
Yeah.
Is there anyone I can lift more than?
No. Even I can lift more than you.
Is that a challenge?
It is.
Let's see after this match.
After the show. Why don't we do it after the show?
Alright.
So
which show?
There you go. So Sheamus, yeah, he didn't win the title on the Hardcore title. So now facing Connor here on SmackDown. Connor looks to be in control here. Paul Heyman applauding on the outside there.
Pumping up the crowd like a good manager does.
Connor, what's he going to do here?
Going big.
Oh, double underarm
Ooh.
throw right into the middle of the ring. Sheamus in a lot of trouble early on.
That would keep me down forever.
Indeed, Sheamus, look at this. Showing the resilience of the Irishman. Throwing Connor into the corner. And
will he do the same?
I was just thinking about, look at that. Just picks Connor up and just throws him. Like he
looks so easy.
Exactly. SmackDown does continue. Stay with us though. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this match.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake. You pray before you sleep. Ascension praise while you sleep.
We are back on SmackDown. It is Dave Easton with Joe Disney. We're bringing you singles action. Sheamus versus Connor Rhodes. And during the break, Joe, Connor Rhodes has been in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, Sheamus seems to be making light work of Connor right now.
Indeed, as I say, Sheamus will be wanting to get back to winning ways after that defeat on Sunday Night Heat. What better?
It's over him right now.
Indeed, look at this nice backbreaker by Sheamus. Heyman up onto the apron, trying to distract the referee from while Sheamus tries to get the cover here.
Connor coming out of the ring.
Yeah, maybe a bad thing for Sheamus to try and follow him. We've seen what happened to them when the Miz done that just before, but Connor was looked distracted there.
Ooh.
And lets Sheamus throw him into the ring steps.
I don't know what's up with going outside the ring and being sort of. Well, every superstar seems sort of dazed today.
Yeah, nice gut red suplex. And again, Sheamus sort of now working over Connor, and Connor in a world of hurt at the moment. 3 times into the ring steps now. That cannot be good. Make that 4. Sheamus just...
Oh, is he still standing?
Exactly. Them shins must be battered and bruised after that. I think Paul Heyman has been ejected from ringside.
I think you're right. I don't see him anywhere.
No, I think he went. He's been sent back to the back, and Sheamus now looking to set up Connor Rhodes.
Well, now we know why Connor was distracted.
Look at this. Here it is. The Celtic Cross. Yes, into the corner and under the ring, into the turnbuckle as well to make it even worse. And look at this. Into the cover. No hook of the leg. It doesn't matter. This one's over. And Sheamus has picked up the win, Joe.
Yes. Good job for the Irish Warrior.
Indeed, big win for Sheamus here on SmackDown. And maybe that will make the Irishman a little bit more happy than he was on Sunday night.
Or last Friday after the match.
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Sorry.
It's all right. I'll correct you. It's all right. I'm a nice person.
Yeah, you are.
So
I get the money, you get the properties.
And Sheamus picks up the win on the opening match of Part 2 of SmackDown this evening. Well done to the Irish Warrior Sheamus for that big win. And we're backstage with Tim Jones and our European champion, our Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. And they're saying that Vince has been talking to Tim Jones, saying if Travis wins tonight, he gets a title shot along with Fandango and Zadlin. If Fandango wins tonight, so Fandango and Zadlin coming up very shortly. So we could possibly see, Joe, next week a fatal 4-way for the European title.
The ratings will go through the roof if that happens.
Isn't it? Well, I'm sure Kurt Angle's not going to be happy with that. And he's just saying, well, indeed, he'll have to beat Travis next. And then beat one of the losers next week.
Do you think he can do it?
Well, I do know you like Travis.
Of course, that hair is just stunning.
So we will see a non-title matchup from Kurt Angle Travis a little bit later on. But it looks like Kurt Angle's a little bit worried.
A little bit scared of my man Travis Soul.
Indeed, and coming up next it is Fandango versus Sadlan. If Fandango wins, he puts himself into the European title picture next week.
Everybody loves Fandango.
Indeed, and again, Joe, the fans, we've been talking about this the last few weeks, sort of giving Fandango a positive reaction here.
And I think does it look like he's carrying now?
I don't know. He's very egotistic, to say the least.
Well, as long as he wins the matches, it's all good with me.
Indeed, if he wins here, we definitely know it'll be a triple threat next week. And if Travis Soul beats Kurt Angle, we could see, as I say, a fatal 4-way for that European title next week, right here on SmackDown.
It's like a pay-per-view match, but for free.
Indeed, and we could give it to you here on SmackDown.
Let's see what the NSW app has to say about that.
Yes, do you think it's going to be Fandango or Zadlan? Fandango, press 1. Zadlan, this monster, press 2. And we'll see what the results are from the NSW app just before the show at the end of this match.
Look at that monster walking towards the ring.
Indeed, but as I say, you may see this, Joe, but Kurt Angle did beat him at the Elimination Chamber to retain the European title.
Well, I just want to say Zalin was kind of weakened.
Indeed, but Fandango will have to use his quickness here on Zadlan if he wants to get the victory.
Yes, because once Zalin gets the upper hand, it's basically all over.
Indeed, and Fandango early on in control here.
Throws him to the... Oh, no, forget. Nice move.
Nice doctor hold there. And I've got to say, if Fandango's going to win this, he's going to have to keep Zadlan off his feet.
Well, he's aiming for the legs right now.
Indeed, nice shot to the back there. Fandango working over Zadlan here.
Uh-oh.
Well, there's that DDT from Zadlan. Changes the course of the complexion of the match. As
I told you not to let Zalin get the advantage.
indeed, if he manages to use his strength, Fandango will be in a lot of trouble.
Ooh, he's getting decimated right now.
But good catch.
As he was first.
Good catch of the leg. Fandango knew what was coming. Was able to catch that leg there. And then a big clothesline into the corner. Looks at the moment that a lot of people on the app, Joe, are going for Fandango to win this one, which is a bit of a surprise.
Well, Fandango is a fan favorite.
Indeed, as I say, he is picking up the fans despite not really trying to embrace them.
Well, if I had his superstardom, I would embrace every one of my fans.
Well, maybe someone needs to have a word with him. Maybe tell him that it may be good for business.
Good for business. I've been hearing that term a lot suddenly.
Yes, a lot of times we've heard that. There's Fandango now working over the arm of Zadlan, trying to keep the big man off his feet, but not successful this time. And now Zadlan back with the headlock, and now they go behind. And then the big back suplex.
Zalin has the advantage again.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying. Fandango does not want to give any time to Zadlan here.
Looks like Zalin was just staring him down for a while.
And then I think sometimes you think Zadlan doesn't know what to do when he's in control of a match. He sort of stands there and lets his opponent back in. SmackDown does continue though, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this match.
Ooh.
Non-Stop Wrestling Raw will be with you on Monday nights. It's 11 in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. Join myself, Dave Easton, and NXT's Matt Rhodes for commentary. And we are back on SmackDown, episode 19. It is Dave Easton alongside Joe Disney with you. We have a singles match. If Fandango, a lot riding on this, and Fandango gets a win here, and he puts himself into the European title picture next week. If Zadlan already guaranteed a shot at the European title next week, so not really important, but I'm sure he would like a win here to gain momentum going into next week's match, Joe.
Yes, he sure would. I like how the action is right in front of us. It just proves to me again that we have the best seats in the house.
Indeed, every week the best athletes, the best matches seen here on SmackDown. Zadlan and Fandango, they're playing a little bit of a one-up, and there's Fandango waiting for Zadlan with a nice drop kick to the face.
Keeping him down.
Yeah, and
Nice.
another spinning heel kick.
I hope they just don't come to our announce table like other superstars do.
Indeed, nice to see that you've got the laptop there, Joe.
Yeah. Matt Rose came out during the break and gave it to me.
Oh, that's nice. He's doing a lot of things for you.
Well, I think it just proves that he's a true friend and he has my back.
Well,
so where were you when I was getting jumped?
I was in the production meeting.
Oh.
I didn't even know you were here.
That hurts.
Sorry,
that hurts.
You never come and say hello. You always just wait till we come on air. You know my door's always open for you. But Fandango, let's get back to the action. Fandango, oh nice takeover. Maybe this could really be, I would say, a shock win for Fandango here.
Excellent.
He hooks the leg and indeed gets the 3.
Wow,
so
that's a surprise victory.
So we now know that we will have at least a triple threat match for the European title next week.
Hopefully we could get the Fatal 4-Way.
Indeed, that match, Travis Soule and Kurt Angle coming up next. again. Fandango. Big win for him today.
I think he's just very excited that he has beat them also.
Indeed, Sadlan, another shocking defeat for him. And he will have to get himself back together for that European title match next week. But tonight, it's all about Fandango.
Maybe we can see him dance a little bit later.
Indeed, as Fandango very happy with himself. Going back after Zadlan, but Zadlan coming back. This is what we're saying about the power game, Joe. You don't want to get Zadlan on the wrong side because he can do stuff like this.
See, that was just Fandango being out there too long.
Indeed, coming up next, it's a singles match, non-title. Travis Soul's going to take on Kurt Angle. If Travis Soul wins, he will make it a fatal four-way for that European title next week on SmackDown.
Well, Dave, who do you want to win this match? You already know who I'm going for.
Well, everybody likes Kurt Angle because he's an Olympic hero, so I'm going to go with Kurt Angle.
Well, Mop Top, look at him.
But I know that you're very, very high on this guy. You're a big Travis Soul fan.
Yeah, just call me the Travis Soul fanboy.
Well, let's see if Travis Soul can step up to the plate and defeat this man, our Olympic hero, our European champion, Kurt Angle.
And he's coming out with Jeff Hardy, correct? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy is indeed out at ringside. Tim Jones, our SmackDown GM, has said that Jeff is out there to make sure that Kurt Angle wins this match.
Well, he must try his best to win this match because my friend Travis Soul is going to put a heck of a challenge.
Indeed, and remember, Joe, next week Kurt Angle could lose the European title without even being in the decision. So if it's a triple threat, he'd just say it's a triple threat. He might not even be the one pinned, and he might lose the title.
That would hurt me if I was him and lose the title that way.
Indeed, and imagine if it's a fatal four-way. He is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Like I said before, we only offer the best for our fans. You won't get this on Raw.
Yes, indeed. Travis Soul, could you imagine your man, Travis Soul, could be, this time next week, could be the European champion if he wins tonight, obviously.
Well, hopefully he can, but oh look, he's dominating the match too. So I think it's in his favor right now.
And maybe Kurt Angle has just got, is really all this playing on his mind that it might just throw him off the match.
Oh, you're saying he's psyched out?
Well, you never know if you know that there's a lot of things coming around, and if you know that you've already got to face a triple threat match next week, if he takes his eye off the ball, Travis Soul can sneak a win here. That then soon becomes a fatal four-way.
And I think the fans want to see the fatal four-way too.
Indeed, if you want Kurt Angle to win, press 1. If you want Travis Soul, you want to press 2. In the NSW app, we'll give you the results just at the end of the match.
And Travis Soul still handling Kurt Angle around.
Indeed. And a lot of the fans going for Travis Soul, thinking he can pick up the win over our Olympic hero.
Well, I was looking at... Oh, there's a sign right there that says USA. As Kurt Angle takes the lead.
Indeed, a big week for the USA, and Kurt Angle trying to restore some happiness to it. But Travis Soul, you cannot rule Travis Soul out. Travis Soul has been on quite a run here since he come on to SmackDown, really turned his fortunes around.
He always seems to have that energy.
Yeah, he's the control frenzies, they like to call it.
I think he gets it from his hair.
Well, it is a lovely do. You have to say that. And Kurt Angle in a lot of trouble here. Travis Soul with a back suplex off the top and a nice knee to the face. Travis Soul just in complete command. SmackDown does continue though. Stay with us. We will be right back for the conclusion of this match.
One of our monsters has dared the others to spend a night in Haunted Wood. They've got some monster munch, the only snack big enough to see them through the night ahead. Of course, they're too big to be scared, but even big, brave monsters get frightened. Sometimes. And this is one of those times. So it was all a big trick. Wasn't it?
And we are back on SmackDown. It is Dave Easton with Joe Disney. And Joe, during the break, Kurt Angle gets back into the match.
Yeah, I think he finally found his inspiration again.
Indeed, as Angle, as remember, you've always got to remember Jeff Hardy is on the outside here helping Kurt Angle. And so much on the line for Travis Soul. He needs to get a victory any means possible. If he can get the win, he will become the 4th member of that match for the European title next week.
They're bringing the action our way now.
Indeed. And Soul lining Angle up. You know what this is?
Ooh, through the barriers.
Through the barrier. Indeed, Travis Soul winning by any means necessary, and if that means putting Kurt Angle through the barrier, well, a count out wins still a win.
I guess Travis Soul doesn't want that.
No, well maybe he does. Maybe he's thought better of it.
Maybe he took too many hits to the head right now.
Maybe he just needs to let the referee count and get the victory here. Kurt Angle's not moving.
Jeff Hardy is barely moving.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy on the other side.
I just like how Travis Soul's taunting right behind the referee.
Yeah, just sort of telling everyone that he can do it. He's got the time. The referee's up to a count of 7.
Apparently the fans love him right now.
Yeah, indeed. And Soul just waiting and waiting. The referee giving Kurt Angle as much time as possible, but there's only a certain amount of time before you can count him out here.
9.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 10. And
Mop Top wins.
And there you go. Travis Soul wins, and he will move on to the fatal 4-way next week on SmackDown for the European title.
Kurt Angle must not be happy about this.
Indeed, and our SmackDown GM, Tim Jones, the sort of plan is backfired on him. And, well, what a match we are going to have next week. Kurt Angle defending the European title against Statlander, Fandango and Travis Soul right here on SmackDown.
I have to give it to my man Travis Soul for the win. He did a great job.
Big win for Travis Soul here tonight. And Kurt Angle's come back in the ring here. I don't know what he's planning. Oh, well, Travis Soul was quick enough to it. And look at this.
Just all that energy.
Yeah, and just dumps Kurt Angle over the top rope. And, well, it is a big night for Travis Soul.
Wow, talk about add impact to injury.
Indeed. And Kurt Angle will have to really, well, you'd have to think, is his time has to be numbered as the European champion. Coming up next, it is our main event of the evening for SmackDown. It is Wade Barrett taking on new NWO member Edgar.
Wade Barrett must feel terrible being replaced by Edgar.
Well, Wade Barrett, he didn't really get replaced. Wade Barrett sort of left the group, didn't he, a couple of weeks ago, after he took Kevin Nash out after the match.
Well, it's for, he wants to win the championship, so anything to win, I guess, is fine then.
Indeed, and then Wade Barrett last week having Edgar turn on him, so a bit of his own medicine, you would have to say.
It was a big shocker to everyone. I think it had all of our fans surprised, and less than all.
It did, and look, Edgar completely changed from what we've seen him before, coming out in NWO colours.
I'm just shocked at that bandana.
Well, a whole new look for Edgar.
He looks, how do people call it? He looks like a cholo.
A what?
A cholo, a Mexican gangster. I think that's what it means.
Well, it's a bit different from what we've seen him in the past. Maybe this new look can bring him more success here.
Let's see.
Indeed, here we go. The main event of SmackDown. It is Wade Barrett versus Edgar. Single one fall to the finish.
So the back of his shirt says "For Life."
Yep.
Wow, he's really dedicated into his new group.
Yeah, indeed, he seems to be NWO for life now, and indeed that's what Kevin Nash said at the beginning of the show. The NWO is for life, and Wade Barrett made the decision to leave the group.
Well, Wade Barrett must be regretting that now as he gained the snobby out of him.
You've got to see, who do you think has the advantage here, Joe, in this match?
I'll say Edgar since Matt Walker's in the outside of the ring.
Indeed, the sort of insurance package on the outside of the ring there, Matt Walker, and if he gets involved, Wade Barrett knows a lot about Matt Walker, obviously as they were teaming together in the last few weeks. You've got to think if Matt Walker can get an advantage any way possible, he will do so.
Yeah, it's sort of sad for Wade Barrett though. No one has his back in the locker room or out here.
Well, I think that's what you get for being a former NWO member.
So if the group ever breaks up, they will have no one with them.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could. Can you possibly trust someone like who's been in the NWO?
Well, you have a point there.
They have caused so much problems here on SmackDown. Why would someone trust Wade Barrett? Would you trust him?
Well, right now he's getting the zombie out of him. I think he could use any friends that he can.
Indeed, I got taken control and really been in complete control of this match so far.
I think Wade has him here.
Nope, I go again. Headlock takeover and then the elbow right to the back of the head.
This just doesn't seem to be his weak.
And Wade Barrett seems to be in a lot of trouble here tonight. Edgar really going to work on him. Nice snap me neck breaker.
Well, Wade Barrett hasn't had a lot of time to study Edgar.
But he hasn't had a lot of offense in this match. SmackDown continues. We're going to our final break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And Non-Stop Wrestling NXT comes your way on Saturday nights. It is 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. Join the Mundo and Jazz, who will take you through the action on NXT. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Final part of SmackDown this evening. Wade Barrett now in control over Edgar during the break. And you have to say, Joe, it's about time Wade Barrett got some moves in.
Yeah, he finally got turned on, which is a big news for everyone of his fans.
Well, indeed. It's always good to be turned on in a match. As he's hanging Edgar upside down here. And Wade Barrett looking to punish Edgar as much as he can.
Well, let's see how long he drags out this match.
Another kick into the head. Then a bit of a push away there.
Ooh.
Nice atomic drop. And now it's all Wade Barrett until Edgar decides he wants to come back with a nice kick. And what is this? Lifts
And Matt
him up.
Walker isn't playing a role in this match, really.
No, not when you've got a nice big suplex like that happening. You don't really need to get involved.
Oh, another belly to belly.
Edgar now going to the outside. What's he doing here?
Oh, he's climbing. Oh, a big hit.
Oh, indeed. A nice big neck breaker. And Wade Barrett in a lot of trouble here.
This could be it.
Indeed. Gut wrench suplex takeover.
Will he go for the pin?
No, he's waiting. He's waiting. What's he going to do here? Oh, it's that torture rack. We've seen this so many times before. Can he put Wade Barrett away with it as well?
Wade's fight out of it.
Wade's in a lot of trouble. He needs to do something to get out of this. The referee's asking. No, he's submitted. Edgar wins his first match as an NWO member.
And he just tossed Wade after the torture.
Indeed, not many people, I don't think anyone has got out of that torture rack. As soon as Edgar puts it in. And Edgar picks up the win tonight on SmackDown. And our main event, the NWO continue to be, well, in control.
Yeah, they have a new hot streak now. I guess Wade Barrett was a weak member on the link, on the team.
Indeed, big win for Edgar here tonight over Wade Barrett.
I wonder how much one of those tattoos cost.
A lot of guessing. Here comes Kevin Nash. And oh, look at this. There's no need for this. After the match.
This is why you don't betray NWO.
Indeed. And look at this. Edgar's got the chair. Oh, into the midsection. No need at all for this. The match is over. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Non-Stop Wrestling SmackDown episode 19 part 2 is over. Joe, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans.
My name is Dave Easton, signing out. The next time you'll see us is SmackDown. Next time you see me is on Raw. Make sure you join the Mundo and Jess for NXT on Saturday night. I do apologise for the show being late. If you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, tell us what you think. If you're on Twitch, give us a cheeky follow if you haven't done us already. And that's it. Thanks very much for watching, and good night.